English, we say, I can't let you go. In poetry, we say, if you can go back in time, would you change things? That is the question I will always ask myself. Do I want to change? I look inside my head and say, I see trees, clouds, and two sides of the same knife. On one side, there is the path of destruction. Trees are destroyed, no clouds, and it's empty, like a room you just wiped for memories and faded over the years. There is something about the side of the blade that was comforting. I hear a voice, a calming voice, one that says, I'm going to be okay by giving me apologies I've always wanted to hear. Come stay for a while, I'll make your favorite food, the voice says. At that moment, I let the ice run through my veins and my blood freezes over. You sound familiar. You don't have to worry, I'm here now. The light shines upon me and I feel this fire rise from my feet to my head, slowly thawing the ice-cold veins. I am in heaven. The kid walks up to me and tells me I am dreaming. I have been in this dream many times, and every time you dream it hurts. You do this every time. You chase the voice that never comes, and you stop at nothing to get where the voice is. You run day and night to get where it is, but can't reach. The hand is out to grab, but you never grab it. And for what? When you finally had enough, you come to me and you make me tell you how to get to the voice, but I can't do anything because you are not worthy. No, I am worthy. The voices said I was worthy. I can prove that I am worthy. I swear to you, I am worthy. Aren't I? I have to be. The voice said I must be, but please tell me I am, please. Laying on the ground as the tears fill my eyes, the trees begin to fall and the mountains begin to crumble. Soon there will be an empty space like how we started off in the first place. An empty dark room that you wipe from memories and let fade over the years. You lay there and fade into the black along with the memories that have been wiped from wrinkles in your brain to the heartstrings in your chest. I wake up many hours later and find myself in the same place I was found in the first place. I look inside my head and I see trees, clouds, two sides of the same knife. One side there is the path of destruction. Trees are destroyed, no clouds, and it seems empty like a room you just wiped from memories and faded over the years. The other side I see green trees, sun for the first time in mountains. The voices keep calling to me on one side of the table, but lessons learned. The voice is not my friend. I walk down the blade with my head held high and my heart down low. The warmth on my skin feels like nothing I've felt before, like how the cat basks in the sun on the carpet. Everything is perfect here. I'm finally happy. This is what life is meant to be. No worry, no ice, no darkness, no empty room. Then I hear the voice again. It's telling me I don't have to worry. The sun slowly starts to set behind the green and white mountains. I feel a touch on my shoulder. I look and it's a lady dressed in jeans, shirt, and she's wearing glasses. I feel her, but I can't see her. I feel her, but I can't touch her. I hear her, but she can't hear me. But I feel her. She brushes upon my head full of flowers and dirt, feeling water within the vessel I call home. I close my eyes. I'm ready to free fall into the abyss of what we call the light above, the home of angels, the place where happiness was created. You're probably thinking of heaven, but you're wrong. Heaven doesn't come close to this feeling. It is the vessel we call home, this mysterious lady, the voice. It's a lady. It's you. God damn it, why is it always you? For what seems like a million years, I have crossed the world, the seven seas, the Bermuda Triangle. I dove into the Mariana Trench to find what I couldn't. You are here with me now, but why now? Why not when I needed you the most? Why couldn't I find you, but you could find me? I travel deep within mind to find the answer. Because Mother has always said to look inside for the solution. I have seen many men when I crossed the seas, so much war, famine, and violence within them. When I crossed the seven seas, I have seen men and women be sold for the pleasure and pain to occur to others. When I dove into the Mariana Trench, I found the wildlife were slowly dying, eating each other, but that's the way things are in this world. The one thing I didn't tell you was I found that kid who tried to warn me. He looked exactly like me. He was just a boy. Why did you take him? He was so young, then I realized that is me. Around me, the world starts to crumble and the wildlife begin to vanish into the coral of the forgotten. Mountains begin to crumble at my feet. The clouds begin to darken. I am where I was before. The world I knew and loved was now gone at the blink of an eye. And when you left, you took the sunshine with you. The clouds no longer had color. The animals no longer existed. The mountains are now at my feet in the form of an anthill. I am now in that room I left. I left the room that is empty with memories that have faded for years, but I didn't notice this before, but you took that child from that land. What was the goal? What am I going to be? Am I just going to be in this room forever? The voices said you have always been in this room. I told you to go, but you insisted to stay. You tried to touch, but I wouldn't let you. You tried to speak, but you chose not to. You tried to look me in the eye, but you chose not to. Like this room, I never told you to stay in this room. You have had the keys to unlock the door, but you chose to keep it locked. Why? I don't love you, but you insisted that you are worthy of my love. You're right, I said. I chose to walk the blade of these stories you tried to tell me not to, but I chose you, and in the process I have lost the men who fought my wars along with my inner child. If I could go back, would I change? If I did, I would have done the same thing I've been doing for years, only to keep pieces and pieces of the journey I have been on. To the child has died in the Mariana Trench, you have tried to warn me about my dreaming, but I let the sweet sound of fantasy make the decisions for me. I wish you hadn't died, and I wish it didn't take for me to see your lifeless body at the bottom of the ocean to see this. I'm sorry, little one. And for that, I am finished with this endless cycle of what feels like a marathon. I'm tired now, and I am finished now, from start to finish. Good night.